First met Pastor Long, she was going to school, and I was I like to use them big words, a professor. Really, I was just an instructor at the school, and you know when you see people, every now and then you'll see one standing out in the crowd, and that was your pastor. When I tell you she stood out. And guess what? And this is what I need you to understand. There's a song by Juanita Bynum said, what was that song? What's the name of that song? Anybody remember? Silence. In the silence. In the silence. That's when you speak your loudest. She said less than anybody in the crowd, but she spoke the loudest. Because see, what you got to understand is when you walk in the room, if you are a child of God, His presence should enter before you. And I want to tell you, when I saw her, the presence of God had entered because she was there. Come on, somebody. And I want to tell you, as we embark on, I love where you have me tonight, because are you your brother's keeper? Am I my brother's keeper? However you want to take it, I'm gonna piggyback off of what I did today earlier. And you cannot be your brother's keeper unless you understand the covenant.
That's it. That's it.
Amen.
See, my brother Cain, he understood the covenant, but he didn't understand the one that gave. Come on, somebody, the covenant. See, many of us we understand the covenant, and when we don't understand who gave us the covenant, we can't even begin to answer the question: am I my brother's keeper? See, y'all know I hear somebody right now. This ain't New Jack City. This ain't Wesley Snipes. Come on now, y'all act like y'all been saved all your life now. Come on now, some of y'all saw New Jack City, and Wesley Snipes went up to more money, and he said, G Money. He said, are you your brother's keeper? And he said, bam, bam, yes I am, yes I am.
Come on, preacher.
And I want you to understand, there was a covenant broken between G Money and Brother Snipes.
That's it.
See, you got to understand, the problem is with your life is you can't appear to be your brother's keeper because you don't understand the covenant. And the title of my sermon, I'm just going to work it. Can I work this together? Lord, I'm asking the wrong people. Lord, can I work this together? Thank you, Father.
Lord.
Thank you. Am I my brother's keeper?
That's it.
And I must understand that if I am my brother's keeper, there's someone who had to tell me that I was his keeper.
Amen.
We keep missing this thing, and we keep falling short, and we don't understand what's going on because when I'm in covenant with man or woman. Stand up, Sister Mo. Sister Mo just got married yesterday. I was honored to marry her yesterday. And it appeared as many others that she went in covenant with her husband. But really and truly, at the end of the day, she didn't get married because her husband told her she had to be married. She got married because God said you have to be married to do grown folk things.
Hallelujah. My Lord.
See, a lot of us, we say we can do grown folk things without being married, but we are not honoring the one who gave up. Come on, somebody, help me out now. I need you to work with me if I can. I need you to don't leave me. Don't leave me, please. Whatever you do, don't leave me. So now, I like this. I like this because what we must understand. I'm going to read this in the King James. I normally teach from the New Living, but when you visit, you take a person to where they're familiar. Okay? You see, that's why I try to tell you. You're not led by the doctrine. You're led by the Spirit. I can give you the GMS. I can give you the NKLV. It don't matter to me because I'm not led by the doctrine. I'm led by the Spirit. What he said, Bishop? What I'm saying is the doctrine was here. But people were going to hell and they were waiting on Jesus because they were only following the doctrine. The doctrine didn't get no power till the name Jesus was added to the book. You understand? There was no power given to the doctrine until the Spirit of Jesus stepped into the.
Come on, Bishop.
Come on now. Yes. Amen.
So we got a whole lot of people tied to the doctrine. They tied to the doctrine. They don't understand. What gives the doctrine power is the Spirit.
My Lord.
So here we are, and we are here, and it says Genesis, King James and 4, and they said, Bishop, I ain't never heard. I heard some of my members in. I ain't never heard you teach from the King James, Bishop.
Amen.
That's where I started. And it says, and Adam knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. You understand, whatever you got, it came from. Hello, somebody. Slow it down. I'm gonna break. We're gonna study as we preach. Is that all right?
Amen.
And then it goes on, and it says, and she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep. Come on, somebody.
Yes, sir.
Abel was keeper of sheep. Already, Abel was trusted by God. Come on, you better talk to me. You better talk. He didn't put Abel out in the field. He put Abel as the keeper of sheep.
Yes, sir.
Trusted by God, the shepherd. And it said, but Cain was a tiller of the ground.
Yes, sir. Yes,
If we understand, the tiller of the ground was the punishment of his father, Adam.
Amen. Yes, it was.
You're not going to take on the spirit of your daddy. I'm going to give you the spirit of my son Jesus, who is to come. He's a shepherd.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought fruit from the ground and an offering unto the Lord.
Amen.
What are you offering God? What are you offering God? Every now and then I take things and I read into the Word, and then when I read into the Word, I start looking at. I'm like, I've been taught this over and over, and it don't say that.
My God.
See, the only thing I got of any value to offer God is me.
Amen. My Lord.
So when I'm giving y'all these dead presidents and this money, that's a giving process. That's not an offering process. The only thing of any value that you got that God wants is you.
Come on.
So at the Spirit of Jesus, we don't have offering time. We have cheerful giving. Because I pray that when you walked in the door, you already offered up yourself to the Lord. Amen. And so now as we continue on our journey, it says, and Abel, he also brought the firstling of his flock and the fat thereof. Amen. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. So in other words, Abel gave up something that he felt.
My
Yes,
Lord.
sir.
My Lord.
Y'all concerned about how people make you feel, but are you willing to give up something till you feel it?
Yes.
Are you willing to give up something to you say, you know what, I want to give this to God, and I want God to know this is significant in my life, but there is nothing as important or significant as you, Father. Can you work with me? And so Abel and God, without it being said, God understood that Abel had given his very best. But unto Cain and to his offering he had no respect. And Cain was very wrong. His countenance fell.
Yes, sir.
But what I don't understand, when I'm looking at the story, it said Cain took his offering first. Cain took what he took the fruits from the field. He took his offering to God. And Abel took what he took. But God knew the spirit in which it was given.
Whoa, you better say that.
They both appear to be offering something, but what spirit is your offering being given? Come on, somebody. I need you to just understand that it's not what you do, it's the spirit of the thing that matters. A lot of times you can do a good thing with a bad spirit, and a lot of times you can do a bad thing with a good spirit, but that spirit's got to matter. They both gave, but one gave in the spirit that pleased God, and one gave in the spirit that yet was still holding back for self-satisfaction. Come on, somebody. And it says, but Cain and his offering had no respect. And Cain was very wroth. His countenance fell, and the Lord said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? You don't have to tell God something wrong. You do not have to tell God something. He already knows what you're going to do before you do it. And it kills me. I'm a child of God. You know what kills me about children of God? I'm a child of God. And every day I'm steady walking like, Lord, forgive me. Yes. Lord, forgive me. If I'm constantly asking God to forgive me, I don't understand the power of being his child. See, just the fact that I'm his child says I'm already yet forgiven. Come on, somebody. I need to start walking in the assurance and not resting on insurance. I walk in the assurance. Come on, somebody. And stop resting on, well, if I ask for God, ask for forgiving, you know, he said I got insurance. No, baby, I got assurance. Yes, sir. That I am his child. And no matter what goes, I do not yet complain. That's right. No matter what comes, I do not yet complain. And it goes on. It says, if thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted. And if thou doest not well, sin lies at the door. And unto thee shall thee be his desire, and shall not rule over him. And Cain talked with his brother, Abel his brother. And it came to pass when they were in the field. I'm going to tell y'all something. So you got power when you have confidence to go to the enemy's territory. Come on, somebody. I mean, he didn't tell Abel to come over here. He didn't tell Cain to come over here where I'm at. I got to feed the cows. I got to feed the sheep. He didn't tell him to come over here. He said, brother, you need me? Amen. This is what's so amazing about Cain. Cain walked in the assurance that he was going to be with God without the evidence that Jesus had spoken or had shown him that he was going to do that. Here we are. We got the evidence that if we just walk with God, then we're going to be with him forevermore. But we can't even do it after we see it. He did it without seeing it. And God said, blessed are those who what? Believe without seeing. And here's Cain, the first believer without seeing. He trusted that no matter where my brother wanted me to go, I'm trusting God, not my brother. Because now I understand there's a relationship, watch this, bigger than my brother. You're talking to me now, and I want you to understand something. There's a relationship. As much as you might love Pastor Long, you can't get to heaven on the back of Pastor Long. There's a relationship bigger than Pastor Long. As much as you might love your bishop, you can't get to heaven on the back of your bishop. There's a relationship, there's a place that you must go and relate to that's bigger than your bishop. That's right. And this is what Cain understood. And he understood it. And see, the thing about it, he understood without being aware that he understood it. Come on, somebody. Here we are aware of that understanding, and we can't act on it. He acted on it without being aware. Y'all might be wanting me to go and get out of here right now, y'all, because I ain't talking about nothing. I ain't talking about nothing. And he said, Cain talked to Abel his brother, and they went to the field, and the Lord said unto Cain, oh, I'm sorry, I missed something. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, Cain rose up against Abel his brother. And he slew him. He slew him. There's only one covenant that fulfills your life. And that's a covenant with God, between God and yourself. That's it. My covenant with God can't work for you. Your covenant with God can't work. I can be an example of how to get there. I can be an example of how to worship God. I can be an example. But you know what? My fingerprints are different from yours, meaning your path is different from my path. That's it. Yes, it is. Your path is, it makes it, it's something to them when they talk about your fingerprint, but they can't tell you where you're going. Only God knows. Don't you let them hoodoo women tell you, talking about, hey, y'all give me her $500 and I tell you who your wife gonna be. I tell you who your wife gonna be for a couple of weeks. But God will give your wife forevermore. Come on, somebody. And so there's only one that is fulfilling. You know, that can fulfill the covenant. And this is what Abel walked in the assurance that no matter what happens, no matter what comes or what goes, even if I die, I would die in the Lord. Unaware. That's what give me. He was operating without somebody telling him. He was operating in the spirit without somebody teaching him. So what does that tell me? That tells me, oh my God, I'm going to lose somebody. That tells me God was talking to them even back then. Flesh and blood didn't tell him, don't worry, just go see what he wants. God told him, don't worry, just go see what he wants. Even though it appeared that Abel had been slain, Abel had been taken out of a corrupt world sooner than Cain. And y'all don't even understand the suffering that Cain went through.
My God.
And you don't even understand. You're so. I talked to a young man this morning. He told me, yeah, I just buried my mom yesterday. He said, but I'm okay. I'm good. He said, because I understand she's in a better place. I said, let me tell you where the place she at. She's in a place that if God told her she can come back down here, she wouldn't come to you crying for nothing. She ain't coming back to see you, even if he told her she could. That's how good it is where she's at.
Yes, sir.
So I need you to understand. And now, so here he is. And he said, and the Lord said unto Cain, where is thy brother Abel? And here it is. And he said, I know not. And I want to tell you today, a lot of you have children. And if I ask you where your children are, you'll tell me, oh, my daughter's sitting right there, or my son's in college, or my son is this, and I will tell you, if God is not the covenant in which you are in with first, you know not where they are. You know not where they are. They can be sitting right, that little angel right there, she's sitting right there. I don't know where her parents are, but I tell you right now, if the mama, and that's you, you know your people. And no wonder she's so pretty. Jesus Christ, no wonder she's so pretty. Hey, and way over here. but see, she has a covenant with God. So watch this. So now, when I asked her where your daughter is, guess what? Guess what she did? She pointed at her and said, she knows. Y'all got that? She pointed at her and she said, she knows. But now, here it is. My thing to you is, you might not know where your children are. Oh my God.
Go ahead, Pastor.
My wife is right in front of me, but I know not where she is. My husband is right in front of me, but I know not where. Come on, somebody. Don't lose me. Don't let me lose you now. Don't let me lose you. And Abel said, and Cain said, I know not. And then y'all know when you're wrong, y'all get jazzy. What am I, my brother's keeper?
My Lord.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right, Bishop. That's right.
What am I? Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, sir.
I might not grab my ear tonight because it was an impact in the church this morning, and I don't grab my ear that much anyway. Every now and then on a Monday night, I might mess with them, let them know I can't. Ooh. I might give them a little show every now and then.
Doing good, Bishop Robinson.
Thank you, because you already know. But when you leave here tonight, you will know how to become your brother's keeper, and you'll know why you're not right now. And I promise you, there will be somebody that leaves this church tonight. They will not treat their enemy as good as they will from this day forward treat their enemy as good as they treat their mom. They will this day forward treat their enemy as good as they treat their fathers and children. When you leave here today, when you understand the impact of what this word is trying to tell you. Wow. It says now, I understand that in order to even talk to God, I got to first understand who he is. And see, the problem is I don't understand who he is because I don't understand what a covenant is. A covenant, it says a covenant is, watch this. It says it is a formal or serious. What is it? Anybody remember that? A formal or serious? No, it wasn't contract. Agreement. A formal or serious agreement between, watch this, two or more parties. So the problem is, when you go in the covenant, you think the covenant is between you and God. See, there's no evidence of the covenant between me and God unless I involve another party. Come on, somebody. Y'all understand what it said? Two or more parties. So now, as long as I'm running around here thinking it's me and God, now I'm going to end up being like the Nickelodeons. I'm going to want to lord over you because I'm special to God. I'm in a place with God that you ain't. So I got to show God that I'm in covenant with him, And I'm going to show you how we show him. Can I show you how?
Show us this.
See, and then when I show you how, I can show you how to become your brother's keeper, because you must become your brother's keeper.
Yes, sir.
You must know where your brother's at.
Amen. Amen.
If you are in covenant with God, it is your obligation. I'm not obligated to feed myself because he will provide. I'm not obligated to protect myself because he will shelter. I'm not obligated to do nothing but become my brother's keeper.
My God. Thank you, Holy Spirit.
Jesus wasn't even worried about where he was living. He was worried about how we was kept while he was here and after he left. Come on, somebody.
Amen. Yes, sir.
Are we all right?
You all right?
Yes, sir.
What is keeping me from honoring the covenant? The one fulfilling covenant, my relationship with God. Brother, I see you back there. I can tell you study the word. And I want you to know, you're sitting here, this man here, he all over the place. No, I'm right here on the covenant, and I'm talking about the covenant ain't nothing but how to become my brother's keeper. I got to get my instruction from the one who put down the covenant. That's why I see it just tied together. Now watch what it says. Now, if you understand what I don't want y'all to hate me. But I'm going to give you the truth. I need somebody to go to John 1 John 3 and 15 for me. I need somebody to go to 1 John 3 and 15, and I'm going to show you why you are no more than everybody talk about Cain and talk about how bad Cain is and look what Cain did to Abel. And I want to show you that you just like him.
My Lord, my Lord.
A whole lot of Cain spirits. I don't know about Miami, but I know Fort Lauderdale. There's a whole lot of Cain spirits.
Help me, Lord.
I know at 1521 where I live in Orlando, there was a Cain spirit there. And I ain't talking about her, I'm talking about right here. Come on, somebody.
Amen.
And so see, I can't do nothing about her, but if I do something about me, it might influence her. Come on, somebody. Now I want you to understand that what's keeping you from being in covenant with God is the same thing that kept Cain from being in covenant with God. And I need you to read John 1 John 3 and 15. Would you read that for me? Y'all got a microphone because I want to make sure the young lady on the front row hear her. Don't you want to hear her? Yeah. What's your name? Celia. Oh my God, she got a preacher's voice. She said that. She said Celia. Can she sing? That means she used to cry a lot then. I can tell her singing. You can tell her this singer. This singer always, when your baby's crying, let them cry. I'm telling you, when they cry a lot, that means they're working on them vocal cords. You better come on now. I'm trying to help you. Let them cry. Drop them in that bed and say, cry your heart out, baby. Cry yourself to sleep. Would you read that? Would you read that for me? Anybody got it? Anybody got it? She said she needed her glasses.
Amen.
You got it, Minister Nisha?
There you go, Minister Lisa. Read that for me, Minister Lisa.
Whoever hates his brother.
Slow it down. Did Cain like Abel? Huh? Uh-oh. Is there anybody you don't like? Oh my God. Has there ever been in your life somebody you don't like? Oh my God. I'm going to mess some people up. Has there ever been somebody in your... Junior, don't you look at me. That's my son, me and him have, we have our days, when daddy get a little strong, a little rough with him, then he look at daddy and say, you didn't have to do it that way. You didn't have to do it that way. But he's a pastor today.
Glory, hallelujah.
Amen. Give God a hand praise, amen. And I'm going to tell you, he's a great father. I was a good father. He's a great father. I want to tell you, thank God for you, my son. Come on, Minister. Say that again.
Whoever hates his brother.
Whoever hates his brother. You just like Cain if you hate anybody.
That's it.
But this is the part you missing. But I just hate like Cain. No, you went further than that. If they hate their brother, what are they?
A murderer.
Uh-oh. Hello, Cain. Hello, Cain. Any Cain in here? Tell the truth, say the devil. Hello, Cain. Huh? Anybody that hate like Cain, come on, somebody, has already murdered like Cain. Come on, somebody. This is why I like doing this right here. I like it when churches get quiet. I go to church and people, yeah, say a word, sir. And then they walk out the door. What did he say, miss?
Lord.
I like it when they get down and say, this Negro talking about me.
Yeah.
Lord.
He talking up. I know it's been somebody I done hated.
Jesus.
Yes, sir.
It's been somebody I done hated. If I have hated, I am a murderer.
Jesus.
Amen.
That's what the word says.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, that's the word.
Oh my God. If I have hated, I am a murderer.
Oh, Jesus.
And if I'm saying I'm my brother's keeper, I am yet a liar, just like Cain. And if I'm a liar, I can't tarry in the sight of God.
That's right.
Amen.
See, we all talking about not sinning, but you got to understand, God will use sin to move you the way He needs you to be. See, all things work together for the good of those that love the God. He didn't say all things but sin. He said all things. I'll use whatever I need to push you where I need to push you. I'll use whatever I need to draw you where I need to draw you. But the thing is, you know it's a tool being used by God if you love Him. See, if you don't love Him, it's sin that's going to take you to hell. But if you love God, He said, all things work together for the good of those that love me. If you love me, it's only a tool that I'm using to push you. It's only a tool that I'm using to manipulate you. But if you don't love me, you love it.
Oh, my Lord.
Come on now.
My
Come on now.
God. Jesus.
God will use whatever He needs. He didn't say, I'll use anything but sin. All things work together for the good of those that love me. Do y'all understand? Are we making any headway? Can I take my time? I want y'all to say, Pastor, when you gonna get Bishop back over here? Because when I tell you what, I ain't coming back to she come to Fort Lauderdale. I promise you that. I promise you that. Now, I want you to understand here. I want you to.
That's what he told me.
Hey, I ain't scared now. What I need you to understand is now. I know I have. I'm not going to demonstrate like I did this morning. This morning I laid all out on the floor. I died. I laid all out on the floor. What's wrong? This floor all right. This floor all right. What I must understand, when I know I have sinned, when I know I have fallen short, when I know I ain't doing what God wants me to do, there is a one way out and one way only. And when I know that I have murdered my brother, when I know I have murdered my sister, there's only one way out, and there's something I must do, and I must die. I must die. And when I die, get out the way. So I'm talking about you. You stay right there. When I die, you got to understand what happens when I die. See, a lot of y'all are dying, but God is trying to force you to accept the death. He said, but no, you got to become like my son Jesus. You got to give it up and say, Lord, let your will be done. If I die, I die. And I must die in order to die. So you got to understand, a seed must die in order to bring life. So I must die. And it must be a willful death.
Yes.
My God. Come on, Bishop.
My God.
Must die.
Teach us, Lord.
I know I'm a murderer. I must die.
Come on now.
I got to die. I must die. And the part that you don't see, because God said, for those who love me, I will reveal my mysteries. And the part that you don't see is when Jesus rose up. When the tomb was, he was in the tomb and he rose up. God said 1, 2, 3, 4 angels, and Jesus laid there on his own, not doing nothing, but being brought up by the angels. Not doing nothing. But being brought up by the angels. But in order to bring life, he had to die. Not just die, but willfully.
Yes, sir.
Help me, Lord.
I know I'm a hater. I know I'm a murderer.
Yes, sir.
Jesus.
But am I willing to lay down my life and let the angels pick me up?
My God.
Am I willing to lay down my life and let, see the angels, see a lot of times the angels come in places that we don't understand. They come in forms that we don't understand. They come in the form of a jailbird like Bishop Robinson. They come in the form of a drug head like Bishop Robinson. They come in forms that we don't understand. But God said you got to understand. Bishop Robinson never was a drug head. Bishop Robinson never was a jailbird. He was just Joseph being hidden until his due season.
My God. Come on now. Come on now.
He was just Joseph. Y'all think Joseph didn't do anything to be in trouble, but he had to be hidden until he could be used by God for the famine.
Yes.
And what you must understand, he didn't start it with Joseph. He hid Jesus. What did he? If I ask anybody where he hid Jesus, know what y'all gonna say? In the manger, from Herod. That's not where he hid Jesus. That's where Jesus was born. What he told Joseph, the father, what he told Father Joseph, Jesus' earthly father, after the three kings left, he told him, he said, now I need you to do something. Take the boy and take him to the foreign land, Egypt. Remember that? He said, take the boy to Egypt, huh? Your Egypt is your sin. Your Egypt is your trouble. Your Egypt is your sorrow. God is just hiding you until your due season.
Yes.
My God.
Jesus was, see, when I was doing drugs, I was a foreigner. I couldn't get off like the other cats got off. When I was in jail, I didn't go in there fighting and all that. I didn't get off like they got off because I didn't live there. I was just visiting and being hidden by.
My Lord, Bishop.
My Lord. Jesus.
Don't give up on life.
Yes, sir. Amen. Hey.
God is just hiding you right now.
That's right, amen.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yes, sir.
Hallelujah.
He's just hiding you until he's ready to use you.
Yes, sir.
My God.
Hallelujah.
Jesus.
8 years ago, I was laying in a state bed. Did 13 months laying in a state bed.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. But I'm going to tell you, God fed me steak every night. He fed me Genesis on one night. He fed me Revelations on another night. He fed me Titus on another night. He fed me 1 Corinthians on another night. Every night I ate with the Lord. Every night I sat down there and I had Bible study with young men. Every night I tried to make a difference in the lives of others. No matter where you go, you exhibit the love that God has put in you.
Yes.
See, a lot of y'all can't go to jail because you go there and you start acting like the heathen. God can't trust you.
Amen.
Jesus.
Yes, sir.
But there's some places God will send you. Not because he don't love you, because he trusts you not to leave him.
My Lord.
Everybody ready for this kind of word?
That's right.
Come on now.
That's right.
So now when you see your brother on the street, now you can witness to him, hey brother, you're not what you appear to be. God is just hiding you into your due season. Come on, somebody. I'm giving you another word for the brothers out there. He's just hiding you into your due season. I look like everything but a man of God.
Yes.
But guess what? When Jesus was carrying the cross, he looked like everything but the Savior. Come on, somebody.
My God.
Jesus never sinned. But they know what I'm getting ready to say. But when he died and he was walking, come here, my brother. Come here. One of y'all, either one of y'all, come here. When he was walking, he stayed right here with me. When Jesus was dying, he was walking. And his brother said, that's the one I heard about. That's that Jesus boy. I knew he was a trickster. Because they called him. That's why he carrying his own cross. That's why he died the worst death you could ever die.
Yes.
See, they were assuming, hello somebody, there was an assumption that he was a sinner.
Yeah.
My God. My God.
But what told me that he was not, you may be seeing, what told me that he may be seeing, what told me that he was not a sinner? His love for God.
Yes.
Not the actions that he was performing. We get so caught up. God said, I'm going to see if you can handle me. God said, I'm going to let this happen. And the reason it won't stop happening because you won't stop complaining.
Amen.
How are you going to keep your brother when you can't even keep yourself? How are you going to keep your brother when you can't even keep yourself? I'm going to close and I'm going to take you, I'm going to show you, I done showed you now that you are a murderer. I showed you must die and then see, you can't try and get yourself up. That's the problem. Y'all ain't heard him say, you got to lay down until Jesus come?
Amen.
Y'all ain't heard it? You got to lay down until Jesus come? See, my thing is, if you love the Lord, guess what? See, I ain't worried. As Jesus was resurrected, I'm going to be resurrected.
Amen.
See, everybody talking about, you got to wait for the second coming of the Lord. The Lord, he come every day.
Amen.
He comes the second, what they say, if you die the first time, the second death won't have no effect on you. See, but if you die the first time, you say, you know what, death, you have no more power, because I know on the second death, it's the second return of Jesus Christ.
My God. My God.
Y'all with me?
Come on now.
Now, I'm going to close this up because I'll never leave you out there and not tell you how to sustain and get over what you need to get over. I'm going to help you out, okay? But what I want you to understand, so what am I doing right now? Am I preaching? No, I ain't preaching. Am I teaching? No, I ain't teaching. Am I loving? No, I ain't loving. I'm laying down because I've already died. I'm laying down. I'm laying down.
Yes, sir.
And wherever God lead me. Yesterday I was at the food drive. Y'all met Mr. Barton. Mr. Barton was at our church yesterday, and we was at the food drive, and there was a young lady, and the young lady was serving. She was doing real well. She was ready, jolly at the beginning of the day, and all of a sudden she started getting weak, and she had her head down on the table for a long time. I said, you all right? She said, I'll be all right. Then all of a sudden, about an hour went by, and everybody was getting ready to go, and nobody paid no attention to the lady. And you watched it, and then there were some guys sitting over there under another pavilion, and they were over there cussing and drinking their little, got the little blunts and stuff, I walked over there. Because the bitch, I said, don't put it out. God wants you right where you at. Now, I need to know what I got to work with. Don't hide it. When I see him, I said, don't put it out. God wants you right where you at. When you go to hide, I don't know what I got to work with.
Amen.
That's what happened to Adam and Eve. They went to hide. If they had not hid, they would have walked into confession. Come on, somebody. Instead of being made to confession. Come on, somebody. They would have walked into confession. But they hid.
My Lord.
So when I went over, and I'm getting ready to go. But I said, before I go, I don't pray, but I don't preach to the saints. I don't pray for the saints. Let me go over here and give those who really need prayer some prayer. And I walked, I said, hey, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all take it easy. I holler at you. I ain't seen you for a while, boy. And as I was going through telling all the fellas about, because most of them I did, I used to hang, y'all know where anyway. But I was just telling you, I ain't forgot about y'all. And so as I was doing that,
Yes, sir.
guess what happened? In the midst of all the people, because she went and found a table. The lady that was weak, she was laying down with her head on the table. Nobody knew where she was. Nobody knew how long she was over there. And then I saw her. I said, hey, wait a minute. You all right? I don't know. I said, are you okay? She said, and so I tried to raise her, and she almost fell. I said, y'all call the ambulance. Now imagine if I had not went to tell the fellas, the heathens by.
That's right.
Huh? Imagine if God done did what you told me to do. God said, I didn't just tell you to pray for the just. I want you to pray for the unjust as well. Come on, somebody. So if I had not went and did what God told me to do, and I said, I ain't scared of them because I done met them demons. Hey, demon, you ain't got nothing on me. I have overcome you. I know.
My Lord. Thank you, Holy Ghost. Thank you, Jesus.
A lot of pastors scared to go over there because they're scared of what they gonna catch. I ain't worried about it. If I ain't caught it by now, they ain't kill me, ain't gonna catch me, huh?
Go ahead, Pastor. Amen.
So, and then the young lady, we end up taking the young lady to the hospital. I don't know what happened after that. But I know if I hadn't went over and took care of the ones who were not, and didn't understand that God was in the process of taking care of themselves, even though they were unaware. But I'm going to help you out. We out of here. The way I fulfill, the way I take care of my brother, I got to stop murdering.
Stop murdering. Amen.
So somebody said, I need to stop murdering.
I need to stop murdering.
My Lord.
I need to stop murdering.
Yes, Lord.
I'm going to tell you right now,
Lord.
there's only one way to stop murdering. You got to understand the opposite of death is life.
Yes.
But nobody ever told me what the opposite of a murderer is.
Jesus.
Can I show you what the opposite of a murderer is?
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you the scripture. When I get there, it's going to catch you. It's going to catch you real quick. It's going to catch you real quick because I know your pastor done preached on this a lot of times. I'm not going to tell you the scripture, but watch what it says. First, I've got to understand God is a God of opposites. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
God is a God of opposites. What's wrong with America today? Huh? America was built on Christianity. Anybody can agree with that?
Yeah.
And America always said, God bless America.
Amen.
But somewhere along the line, America stopped blessing God.
Amen.
Amen.
This was the only land that there was no terrorism on, but now terrorism is avid here too.
Amen.
Why? Because they stopped blessing God.
Lord.
And so what I come to tell you is God is a God of opposites, black, white, man, woman, good, bad. So my thing to you is, if you run around saying God bless, at some point you should say bless God.
Amen.
You're missing the boat and you can't get where you need to go because you're not saying bless God. How do I say bless God? This brother's in trouble. I got $5. He ain't got none. I give him $5. I ain't blessed him. I bless
God.
family at Christmas time ain't got no food. And I got a little something and I run over there and I get him something. I ain't blessed them. I bless
God.
Yes.
Glory to
See, God is a God of blessings beget blessings.
Yes.
We always want to act holy, spiritual. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I need you to bless me with them $20. Bless God by giving me them $20. Make that blessing an action word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is what I said all that to say this. In view of all this, make every effort
Jesus.
to respond to God's promises.
Yes, Lord.
Make every effort not to sin.
Amen.
Knowing that sin will keep me in the presence of God. And when I do sin, I don't beat myself up because I understand God has not yet equipped me not to sin because He prepared me a ministry in me through sin. Come on, somebody. Y'all can understand this now. Hey, we doing all right? I see you. Amen. Make sure that I don't want you to leave me. Watch this. Supplement your faith. Supplement your faith. In other words, if you ain't gonna murder, you gotta have faith in the one who wrote the covenant, and it wasn't your mama, it wasn't your daddy.
That's right.
According to mama, I don't care according to mama. I need according to God. Come on, somebody. And supplement your faith with, watch this. Watch this. Supplement your faith. Show that there's evidence of faith by giving generously.
Yes. Yes.
Amen.
See, when I give generously, that shows that, you know what? I know God's got what I need, so I can give you whatever He tells me to give you without worrying about it. So when I give generously, it shows I trust God, and that takes faith. And then I need you now when I start helping you, now it leads me into this next place of moral excellence.
Yes. My Lord.
Oh, I forgot. They don't even use that word morals no more.
My God. My Lord. Help us, Lord.
Moral. See, when I start giving and when I start helping, that means it leads me into a place of moral what? Excellence. Faith. If I got faith, I'll give generously. If I got good morals, I'll give to those and treat them right. Moral excellence. And if I got moral excellence, I will step into the knowledge that I did not get this moral excellence on my own. I step into the knowledge that there is a God.
That's right.
There is a God.
Yes.
And the Spirit of Jesus, we used to have, it used to be an annual saying, but now it is a theme for our church. And that's loving others more than you love yourself.
Yes.
And people, I lost a lot of people. There's a lot of people don't let me come back to their church when I make that statement. Because the first thing they tell me is not in the Bible. And it's all over the Bible. How in the world could Jesus have stayed on the cross if He did not love me more than He loved Himself? At some point He'll say, that's enough for Maurice Robinson. He don't deserve it no way. But He didn't count what I deserve. He said, I love Him more than life itself. I will hang here for Him. And even though He ain't coming for 2,015 years later, I will hang here for Him because I love Him more.
Yes, sir. Lord have mercy. Come on now. Jesus.
It's all over the Bible. See, God said, those who I love, I will reveal my mysteries to. Come on, somebody. You better fall in love with God and get some mystery. And He goes on and watch this. Once I come into the knowledge, see, self self-control. Everybody say self-control. You know why you have a problem with self-control? You have come into the knowledge of God. But see, you understand when you come into the knowledge of God, there's only one way to get rid of self-control, and that is to give God control. That's it. The only way to come into the knowledge, once I come into the knowledge of God, I got to give God control. That's the only way I get rid of what? Self-control. Amen? And then he goes on and says, and be patient with patient endurance. Now that I have given God control, I can't be anxious for nothing. He's God. He can do it when he get ready. I gave up control of the car. If he tell me to drive the Fort out of there for the next 20 years to pastor this church, he's in control. Amen? Now, we doing all right? Yes. Now, watch what he said. And once I get that patient endurance, see, I can be patient. I can have all those other qualities. Amen. But if I don't do it in the spirit of godliness, it means nothing. That's right. Amen. Add to that godliness. Amen. Meaning what? Always yield to others. No matter, without weighing what it's going to cost you. See, a lot of y'all got good hearts. To a point.
My Lord.
All of us got I got a good heart to a point.
That's right.
To a point.
That's right, Bishop.
And but see, godliness will take you beyond that point. Come on, somebody. See, you got to understand. And he said, now watch this. Now remember, you were murderers. I'm bringing you out of the atmosphere of being a murderer. You have laid down. You have died. The angels have raised you up. He said, now this is what you must do. See, you got to understand. Everybody says, well, I can't handle the commandments of God. That means you can't handle the thinking of God. Because his commandments is nothing more than the way he thinks. Come on, somebody. I can't handle. I don't know God. I can't handle. No, you cannot handle the thinking of God. His thinking overwhelms you. Yes, sir. Jesus Christ.
My God.
And he goes on and he says, and godliness, watch this, with brotherly affection. Remember, we're trying to find out what is the opposite of murder, right? Yes. What is the opposite of murder? And that's what we headed, brother. Do me a favor, man. Give me something soft. You know, I want to feel like I'm at the, I'm at the arena. Give me something soft. Just soft music. Yeah. What's your name?